In this video, we're going to demonstrate pushing invoice information from FileMaker Pro to MYOB account write. We'll assume at this point that you've already authenticated with your selected MYOB account write API, whether that's on your desktop or in the cloud, and have selected the particular MYOB account write company file that you wish to work with. So let's dive in. We'll go into our contacts table and go into our contact record. So you can see this contact record has already been uploaded to MYOB because we have the MYOB contact ID number stored in FileMaker. So before you can upload an invoice against a contact record, you first have to upload the contact record from FileMaker to MYOB. So now we can jump over to our Invoices tab and we'll click the New Invoice button to create a new invoice record to this contact. So we'll do the invoice date has been put in as today's date, and we'll enter a customer PO number, that is TRX987. And we can modify these payment terms if we prefer. These are the defaults that come across from the customer card. So we can put in a referral source. Don't have any categories defined, but if they had been defined and downloaded, they would appear in that list. So let's go and add some line items. So we'll use our items table, which we haven't already downloaded. So let's quickly jump back to the company record, click on items, and we'll quickly import the list of items for that company. That'll save us having to type these out every time we create a new invoice, and it keeps the data consistent with what's in MYOB. So you can also create these items in FileMaker and push them to MYOB if you choose, depending on where you maintain this list. Okay, so let's jump back into our invoice and go into the invoice details, and we should now see a list of line items, and there they are. So we'll select our 12 litres of carbon, and they've got 5 of those. We'll add another line item, and it might be the 20 litres of orange carbon as well. We'll give them 6 of those. So this is a exclusive of tax invoice amounts. We've got the particular tax code selected for each line item there. We could put in a discount if we choose, so we'll give them a 2% discount on the orange carbon. Okay, so let's select the ship to address. So any contact addresses appear here. We'll choose that address. We haven't got any salespeople set up yet, so we'll put a invoice note here. Thank you for your business. So shipping method, it's going to be a courier for this one. And we've promised we'll get it to them by the end of the week, so by Friday. Okay, so if there's any freight charges, we could add those on as well. But at this point, I think we're ready to push this invoice to MYOB. So let's click the push to MYOB button, this invoice. And just like uploading a contact, that's going to upload that invoice against that contact record in MYOB, and it's been successful. So once again, as with contacts, we store the MYOB invoice ID, which is the unique identifier, which we can then use to, if we make any changes to this invoice. And once again, the last API result stores the details of that API request. So let's go and have a look at that invoice record in MYOB. So we'll close out of our contacts cards list, and we'll go into the sales section, and we'll go into the sales register, and we'll see if we can find this invoice. And there it is, IV1000, which is the FileMaker invoice ID number. And if we bring up this invoice, we can see it's got the same details as what we entered in FileMaker, all the line item information, quantities, discounts, subtotals are the same, the comments come across, the courier, the promise date. So pretty much everything that you could enter in here, we can enter in FileMaker and push to MYOB. So let's close that and just discuss the situation where you might make some changes to the invoice. They might change the quantity, or the price might change, for example, or you might add another item. So we'll change the quantity of this one to 3, and we'll add another item. They might need a call service at the same time. Okay, so if we go and push this to MYOB again, because we've already got the MYOB invoice ID, this is simply going to update the existing invoice in MYOB and not create a new one. So let's see what this comes back with. So that was successful. So if we jump back to MYOB and we go and look at that invoice again, you'll see it's got the updated quantities there, plus the new line item as well. So the other situation is you might have made some changes in MYOB and you want to get all that information into FileMaker. So we can also click the Update Invoice from MYOB button, and that will simply download all the data from MYOB into FileMaker. For example, you could get the latest status information or the latest changes that were made outside of FileMaker directly in MYOB. Thank you for your time.